Time with Mrs. Beth again. Hope you're having a great day. I am so far. You know what? This shout out, I can't mention all the names, but 15 friends that I have in my preschool this year. And you know what? Preschool is almost done. And then you're going off to big school, to junior kindergarten. Well, I have a story to read to you today. Adventure Annie goes to kindergarten. Let's read it together. Adventure Annie goes to kindergarten. Rise and shine, Adventure Annie. Mommy sings at my door. I hop to my calendar. At last! Adventure Annie, kindergarten day. Will I have a wild animal zoo adventure? Maybe not today, says Mom. Will I have a high-flying circus adventure? Maybe after school, says Mommy. What about a daring search and find rescue adventure? Maybe on the weekend, says Mommy. I throw my arms out wide. Well then, what adventure will I have at kindergarten, Mom? Sometimes, Mommy says, kindergarten is its own adventure. I give her the Adventure Annie thumbs up. I go back to my room and tuck my zookeeper hat, my high wire slippers, and my walkie-talkies into my backpack, just in case I need them. Let's go, I sing. We hop to it. I push through the tall glass doors of Pioneer Elementary School. I kiss Mommy goodbye, and then knock, knock, knock on the kindergarten door, and I burst inside. Adventure Annie is here, I shout. A tall man rushes over to shake my hand. Hello, he says. I'm Mr. Todd. Who are you? I point to the A on my shirt. He glances at a clipboard. Annie Grace. I nod my head and swirl my cape. Adventure Annie, that's me. Mr. Todd taps a hook marked Annie. But I wrap myself up tight. I need my cape. Well then, he says, let's find you a seat. I follow Mr. Todd straight to a table that matches my red cape perfectly. I slip into a chair between two other kids. I'm Adventure Annie. Who are you? Hi, I'm Jose, the boy says. And that's Louise. Louise just ducks her head. She's shy. On the circle rug, Mr. Todd explains our kindergarten Gold Star rules. Respect our classroom and everything in it. Make good decisions. Use your inside voices. Be kind and helpful to others. But what about adventures? I ask. You're right, Annie, Mr. Todd says. The most important rule of all is to enjoy your kindergarten adventure. Then he taps his shiny gold star. Each day I will choose my gold star deputy. I wave my hand in big circles. Here I am! I'm here I am! Mr. Todd looks at me. We don't know who it will be quite yet, Annie. Does it depend on our kindergarten adventures? I ask. He tilts his head to the side. Yes, your adventures with the Gold Star rules. During morning snack at the red table, I wear my zookeeper hat. I pop wild animal fruit snacks into my mouth. How about a wild animal zookeeper adventure? But my new friends just blink. Then I spot something behind my friend's chair. 3 squeaky hamsters in a cage. What those squeakers need is a natural habitat exhibit. Luckily, the art supplies are ready for me. Clap, 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 Mr. Todd says. The room is quiet. Mr. Todd squats next to me and looks at the cage. Oh dear, he says. Remember the gold star rule, Annie? Take good care of our classroom and everything in it. Oopsie. I hand him the paintbrush. Back to your seat, please, he says. At the red table, I slide into my high wire slippers. How about a high wire flying circus adventure? Am I the only one looking for a gold star adventures? Come on! My friends just stare at me. The jungle gym sparkles in the sun just outside the window. While Mr. Todd washes off the hamster cage, I slip out the door and fly on the empty climber. Suddenly, I see Mr. Todd below me. Remember the gold star rule, Annie. Make good decisions. He points me back inside. All during story circle and math center and lunch. I'm thinking. I watch for new adventure opportunities. I imagine that gold star pinned under my chin. I hope I get it. Afternoon snack time, Mr. Todd calls. I need 2 helpers to fetch milk. Who remembers where the cafeteria is? I wave my arm in big circles, but Mr. Todd does not pick me. He chooses my other friends. So we wait for the milk to come, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait. Finally, Mr. Todd says, I need a helper to fetch the milk fetchers. They must be lost. This time my waving hand works. Annie, why don't you go? But remember the gold star rule. Use your inside voice. I grab my walkie-talkies and teach Mr. Todd how to work them. Then I ziggle and zaggle through the whole school. Not in the library, I whisper to Mr. Todd. Nope, they're not in the cafeteria. They're not in the bathroom either. Give me one more try, I say. I peek in a door marked Principal. Right there, behind a wagon full of milk, I spot the worried faces of my friends. I knock, 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 and burst inside in my loudest whisper voice. Adventure Annie to the rescue! A short lady comes to meet me. Wonderful, she says. We were just about to walk down to kindergarten room. But I lead my friends and the milk wagon down the hall. We're on our way, I whisper into the walkie-talkie. Way to go, Adventure Annie, says Mr. Todd. We don't stop for a single adventure on our way back to kindergarten. At our closing circle, Mr. Todd calls Annie Grace. Adventure Annie, I remind him. I'm Adventure Annie. And then he pins the gold star right beneath my chin. After all, I got it. Adventure Annie, gold star deputy to the rescue. What a great story. Adventure Annie, she had a great imagination and liked to do lots of fun things. Well, you know what, friends? Maybe you're a little nervous about going to big school. You don't have to be. You will have so many friends, so many opportunities to have some fun adventures. Enjoy big school. Enjoy junior kindergarten. And hey, have a great time. See you next time, my friends.